Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
One man is recovering tonight after police say he was hit by a car in Grand Forks. Police say 73-year-old Bonnie Scott mistakenly put the car into drive while she was attempting to back out of a driveway on 20th Street South. The vehicle lurched forward, striking a male pedestrian, and then stopped when she hit a house. The man suffered minor injuries and was taken to the hospital. The house sustained moderate damage. Bismarck police are asking for your help locating a missing woman. Alexis Marie Mertz was reported missing by her family Friday. Mertz is a 26-year-old white female, about 5 feet 5 inches tall, 110 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. She may be traveling in a maroon 2005 Hyundai Sonata with North Dakota license plate number 914APH. She may be traveling with Seth Vogel, a 30-year-old white male, 6 feet 4 inches tall, about 205 pounds, with brown hair and hazel eyes. If you have any information on Mertz's whereabouts, call your local law enforcement agency. Officials have now identified the 3 people involved in a deadly rollover crash near Moorhead. 52-year-old Timothy Harold of Fargo was killed as a result of injuries suffered during the crash. The driver, 49-year-old Robert Churchman of Kindred, and 30-year-old Crystal Mendoza of Fargo were taken to the hospital with unknown injuries. A service dog was also inside the vehicle and was treated for minor injuries. The accident happened around 7 a.m. near the intersection of 28th Avenue North and 34th Street near the Dilworth Aldi. Officials have identified the woman who was found dead in a submerged vehicle in rural Towner County as 35-year-old Beverly Benson. Officials say the woman's vehicle was found in a coulee roughly 11 miles west of Cando and off of 56th Avenue Northeast. She was reported missing around midnight. Before the morning she was found. A man has been located after a 2-hour late-night search in Moorhead Thursday. Crews have arrived on the scene at Rivershore Drive South. A woman had yelled, saying that her husband was near the water and possibly had an injured foot. Valley News Team's Kelly Hubbard is in the studio today, and she tells us how officials were able to find the man with the help of technology. Kelly?
Katie, the Clay County Sheriff says they had very little information on the man's whereabouts that night. That is when the Valley Water Rescue launched an aerial drone into the air, a form of technology officials use to document crime scenes, search and rescues, and disasters like flooding. They say that when the drone is in the sky, they can watch the video in real time from the ground, just like they did Thursday night. The sheriff says the drone has something called a FLIR, which means that if someone is lost in the woods, the FLIR or thermal detector can pick up the missing person's body heat. Above all, it provides a level of safety for responders.
The drone itself is going to be very beneficial for us because if it is a dangerous scene, we're able to kind of see what's going on first before we can go in there. And then once we can see that the scene is safe, then we'd be able to go in there, and it provides a little bit more of a level of officer safety for the deputies and officers on scene.
Officials also tell us that they are staying up to date with technology. Their latest and greatest third drone is now that they just purchased is $22,000.
Thanks, Kelly. To learn more about drone technology, head on over to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on this story. With summer kicking off this week, we took a dive into health inspections for pools in our area. We reviewed hundreds of pool inspections in Fargo and West Fargo. 2 pools in the last year were closed due to health violations. One was at the Super 8 Motel located near West Acres Mall. Inspectors found at least 7 violations, including no disinfectants at the hotel's spa or pool. The other pool shut down was the Holiday Inn Express off of 40th Street South near 13th Avenue. Inspectors found that the chlorine was too low for the pool and hot tubs.
Low disinfectant is immediate closure. Water clarity, if we can't see the main drain, we're going to close it, because then if someone has a drowning incident and you can't see a body.
Outdoor pools for the Fargo Park District are open until September 2nd. Most indoor pools are open year-round. One man is playing 50 games of golf in 50 states in 50 days. Crozier is on day 27 of his adventure and says he had been looking forward to Bully Pulpit the most. John Salling has the details.
With a good drive, Pete Crozier continues his journey across the country. He started this trip to honor his father, who had type 2 diabetes, and to encourage a son that has been diagnosed with type 1.
Some exhaustion and stress and anxiety and all that is the same thing that a diabetic like my son feels. And if I can do this for 50 days, hopefully he feels that anything is possible. And hopefully I'm a better dad after experiencing a little bit, maybe what he feels on a daily basis.
Bully Pulpit in Medora is his 26th stop on his trip.
Vast beauty. It's just amazing. Our country is gorgeous. Everything from the marshlands in the south that I played to desert golf in the southwest to the Pacific Northwest to the huge trees to now here in Montana, Wyoming, North Dakota. It's absolutely gorgeous. Just a different kind of beauty everywhere we go.
Crozier has set a goal of raising $50,000 on this trip in support of the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. He's already raised more than $32,000.
I've had people drive across the fairway to give me a check and other people who just want to meet me or play with me.
He plans to end the trip in Massachusetts on the golf course where his father learned to play.
If you would like to help Crozier reach his goal, visit our website and click on the Hot button.
Valley News Live 10 at 10 continues with no wait weather.
And let's take a look at our tower cam. The Valley News Live Storm Team Skycam network shot in Fargo with mainly cloudy skies. Rain is mainly off to the east of Fargo as of right now. We'll see a decrease in cloud trend as we go through the overnight and especially for the day tomorrow. We want to show you now how much rain has fallen since Thursday morning. And the yellows on this map are over an inch of rain and the oranges are over 2 inches of rain. So we saw over an inch of rain from Devil's Lake to Langdon and a line south between Jamestown and Valley City. Also, the Fargo area picked up just under an inch of rain within the last 48 to 72 hours, but we saw over an inch of rain, some areas approaching 2 inches down toward the Wahpeton-Breckenridge area and especially approaching Ellendale. Let's take a look at the current temperatures around the region into the lower 60s now across the Southern Valley, Lakes Country, some upper 50s on the map, especially out toward Oaks and Valley City. Jamestown at 60, Devil's Lake at 64. The Northern Valley and into northwestern Minnesota, upper 50s and lower 60s with the winds mainly flipping around from a southeasterly to a southerly direction, and they are pretty light at 5 to 15 miles per hour, a little breezier, some gusts close to 20 miles per hour into the Devil's Lake Basin. So the clearing trend has already started out toward Jamestown, Devil's Lake, the Langdon area with mostly cloudy skies up and down the Red River Valley and still some showers around into portions of Lakes Country off to the east of Fergus Falls, getting into the Grant County, Alexandria area. And Bemidji saw some light to moderate rain that's moving off to the east, but there's another band out here between Fosston, Thief River Falls, and Roseau. So if you're into north central Minnesota, you could have some rain showers continuing to make their way through. Still tracking this very slow occluded front that is just continuing to make its way through. Gave us some rain today, especially from the Red River east into Minnesota. The warm sector of it well off to the south. So any severe weather is into portions of Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, getting into Arkansas. And we just saw the rain. And behind this low pressure system that is well off to our north and to our west, we do have this trough that's going to make its way through. So we could see some cloud cover for the day tomorrow. Here's the hour-by-hour forecast. Again, best chance of seeing some rain showers into portions of northeastern Minnesota. And we are seeing a nice clearing trend that will last through the day tomorrow as temperatures do get up there. Some places like the Fargo area into the upper 70s, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies going throughout the day. Most everybody else staying into the low to mid 70s, a nice improvement, and it improves even more for the day on Monday with more partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies, and temperatures getting up there even warmer into the lower 80s. Here's the photo of the day. It's of a white-tailed squirrel in Hankinson. Thank you to Barbara for this one, using the background of the 7-day forecast. Temperatures by Tuesday into the lower 80s and mid-80s by Wednesday, mostly sunny to partly cloudy through midweek. Upper 80s on Thursday and near 90 Friday and Saturday. Thursday through Saturday, partly cloudy to mostly sunny, and we will have a chance of some showers showers and thunderstorms to round out the work week and start the weekend.
It'll be good to see some clear days.
Clear days and temperatures finally on their way up. It'll feel like summer this week.
All right, well, thank you, Justin.